Happy Tuesday. This week we have our new member Cheyenne here to show you some information on the CR-V versus Prologue.
So for the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about the all-new Honda Prologue, and this week we're going to do more of the same. Today we want to compare the interior spaces and the openings between the Prologue and the CR-V Hybrid to see which electrified SUV is best for you.
Okay, so today I have Nick in the Prologue, so we have the driver's seat pushed all the way back. These seats do recline just a little bit, so I have him in the upmost position. So again, the seat's all the way back. Nick's about 5'10". So from the back of the seat to the very tip of his knee, it's about 3 3/4 inches. And then this back seat goes a little bit back, so it helps him be a little bit more comfortable too. And then there's plenty of room for his feet under the seat as well. And then in the back seat, as far as headroom, he's only got a little bit here, but it looks like we're at just about 2 inches of headroom. We're here in the CR-V. As you can see, Nick's pretty dang vertical, but don't worry. These seats go way back, and those headrests, perfect for whiplash. Now over here in the knee space, we've got about 2 inches, and then Nick's going to prop up here because the seat belt's right there in the wall. We have about 3.5 inches of headroom. Regarding cargo space, with the seats down, it looks like we're at 67 inches, which is about 5.5 feet. And then for width, it looks like we are at 42 inches. When it comes to the hatch opening, it looks like we are at about 3 feet, which is a little bit shorter than the CR-V. Okay. The Prologue does have the in-trunk storage space when the CR-V does not. Now over here in the CR-V, with the seats down, we have about 70 inches of length. And for width for the CR-V, we're at about 41 inches, which is about 3.5 feet. As I mentioned, the CR-V has a little bit more clearance. We're at 35 inches.
So to recap, overall the storage space in the Prologue is a little bit shorter and wider than the CR-V. You do have similar lengths in both of them, but I do notice going into the load floor being 2 inches higher and the opening being a little bit smaller, maybe a little bit more difficult to fit some cargo in. Being in the back seat of both of them, I really don't see too big of a difference in legroom, but I do feel a little bit less cramped around my head in the CR-V.
Thanks for joining. We'll see you next week.